Welcome to our July Provider Resource Fair. Today's resource fair will feature Erica Pulliam, Manager of Community Engagement and Relations for the Center for Great Expectations. She's going to focus on their Adolescent Mommy and Me residential treatment program today. So take it away, Erica.
Good morning. Caitlin, thank you for inviting me into this space to share with you. I do have a short PowerPoint that I will pull up for us to view as I go through our program. One second. And are you able to see the PowerPoint?
Yeah, looks good.
Okay. All right, thank you. So as Caitlin said, I'm Erica Pulliam from the Center for Great Expectations. And for those who may not be aware, we are a nonprofit organization that started in 1998. The organization is located in Somerset County, and we do have a few programs across our continuum, but the one that I will be focusing on is our Adolescent Mommy and Me. So our Adolescent Mommy and Me program, we specialize in mental health treatment for adolescents between the ages of 13 to 20 who's pregnant or parenting. And our program provides structured therapeutic environment that addresses emotional behavior and developmental needs. For adolescents that need more of stability, they may be homeless, maybe a situation where family can no longer support them. So we're there to provide this foundation for them where they will reside at our residential program. So the residential program is a 12-bed program, a 12-bed facility, and each room has its own bedroom and bath, and they'll share common space, and I'll be able to show that to you later. So intake criteria is pregnant or parenting, or they can have a goal of reunification. Again, the age is between the ages of 13 to 20, and a mental health diagnosis is needed that meets a level for residential treatment center. So we are RTC. So you will have to meet that level of care for us. Intake process is a phone call. So you have a phone consultation with our program manager by the name of Lisa, and her information will be toward the end of the presentation. So initiate the out of home placement through performance care, and again has to meet the level for RTC. After that, complete an intake packet, and we'll schedule a meet and greet where the adolescent, the providers that support the adolescent, it can even be the family, will come in and tour the facility and make sure it's the right fit. And then we will confirm an intake date and an admission date. Usually this can take, this depends on if paperwork is complete as far as a recent, like a psych eval or a recent the paperwork for the doctor's office, like saying that they had a recent physical. So if we have those, the process can be really quick, but if those are things that's needed, it can take a little longer. So what does treatment include? So it's usually a minimum of a year that a youth is there with us. I have seen adolescents stay longer than a year. It depends on the treatment goals. It depends on where they're going to reside after they leave us and what's the plan amongst the entire team, right? So a minimum of a year is usually individual therapy that they receive, is group therapy. So it's different groups that they will therapy that they will receive. So it's a clinical group, it's life skills. We have art, we have music, horticulture. We have a nurse that's with us that provides those nursing groups that they would need support with, and definitely parenting support. So we have an early relational health clinician that provides the parenting support piece. So to focus on that parent and child dyad between that mom and baby. So team meetings are scheduled for each adolescent. We do have advanced nurse practitioners. So if there are like medication needed, that our nurse is there to prescribe those medications. Weekend recreation is scheduled and in place. So weekend recreation is scheduled throughout the month. Our adolescents do have the opportunity to do day and weekend passes. Again, we receive referrals throughout the entire state. We want to make sure our adolescents are still connected with community, and if they have family that they could do weekend passes with, or if there's family that want to come visit on site, that is available to them. And the day and weekend passes are done usually after the orientation period, which is about 30 days. So what does daily routines look like for us? So our adolescents do attend school. So they can attend school through the Franklin School District, or if there's a plan to bus back to the district where the youth is familiar with, that can happen. If the youth is older than the high school age, they have the opportunity to do like the local community college. If there's a trade program that they're interested in, they could do that. And also, if the high school is not a good fit, if the adolescent is looking to do like a GED program, we are connected with the local GED programs where that can be an option as well. We do have adolescents that have worked. I would say working just would have to fit into the schedule of our childcare hours, and I'll go over that when I hit on the childcare that's on site for us. Attend the daily groups and in the weekend, the weekly individual sessions. Uh, Medical appointments are scheduled. So again, we have a program nurse that's right on site that schedules all medical appointments for our adolescent and their infants or toddlers. The use of the daycare is there. Just maintaining a clean space and environment and to show progress towards their goals. So daily living, as stated before, the residents do occupy individual rooms that include a private bedroom and a private bath. So dresser and the crib is there. We do have rooms that can accommodate a mom with up to 3 children. So I believe it's 2 rooms out of the 12 rooms that we have that can accommodate a family of that size. Residents can bring their belongings that fit neatly into the space, and they do share the common areas like the laundry room, the kitchen, and then we have like 2 living spaces, one on the first floor and the other on the second floor. So this is what our common spaces look like. You can see our living space. The group room is all the way to the right. Our kitchen is at the lower left on the bottom, and then it's a space where like they dine, and you see the high chairs that's set up there. And then the bedroom. So again, 12 bedrooms. Each bedroom looks different, but it is an individual bedroom and an individual bath. And you see the room in the middle does have 2 cribs that's set up. So like I said, we do have space where some bedrooms can allow up to 3 children. On-site support. So we do have our registered nurse, case manager, and licensed social workers are there. Katie's Place is a licensed child care development center. Transportation is provided to all medical, anything related to treatment, transportation is provided, grocery shopping, the work appointments, transportation is provided. The great thing, they do have a chef that provides the meals, but the adolescents can contribute to the grocery list. We know we have different cultures that come in. So if there's a meal that they're looking for pertaining to like a certain culture, they can assist the chef with that. The weekends are definitely open for them to participate in cooking. So I think that's a plus when it comes to the meals being created, but they do have a say so on what food they're looking for to be in the house. We have a donations department. So diapers and wipes and anything could like pertaining to like soaps and your normal body things are donated. Through the different seasons, we know children grow and things are needed in different sizes. So our donations department does do well with providing what's needed for both the child and the adolescent. and we have a facilities coordinator. So if there's anything that goes wrong in any bedroom, our facilities coordinator is there. This is Katie's Place. Like I said, it's our on-site licensed child care development center. We do have a toddler side and we also have an infant side. There can any adolescent can a child is accepted between the ages of 6 weeks to 3 years old, and that child could be there for the duration of the stay. If a child hits 3 years old, then we are in connection, have a partnership with our local child care centers, where we will take mom to do her own interview to make sure that's the place that she feels most comfortable for her child to go to next for their learning journey. But Katie's Place is where our children reside. And it's good because I think it helps with the barrier of how I'm going to go to school, continue my education, or whatever the goals I may have for myself, and not worry about where my child is at during the day. And this is contact information. So like I said, Lisa Shea Button is our program manager. This is her contact information, and myself, I'm at the bottom. And I know the recording will be shared, and I will also share a flyer that can go out with that recording. If you need, to see the information on the flyer, and the flyer can be shared.
Absolutely. That would be great if you want to send that
Mhm.
over once we hop off. I will definitely include that with the recording. And
Mhm.
we also have an online resource directory, Ocean Resource Net, so I could put
Okay.
it there as well.
Okay.
We send out a weekly newsletter, so it'll be included in that. So that would be great because this is a really robust resource and a very unique resource. We don't see a lot of resources like this in the community. So this is really awesome.
And we're the only mommy and me. It's not that many mommy and me's for adolescents throughout the state of New Jersey, but definitely the only RTC level.
Definitely. And then I had a quick question, and then I'll put it out to the group for questions. But I know you mentioned the nursing staff there and whatnot. If a youth is enrolled in the program and they are pregnant,
Mhm.
would your team be able to link them with like prenatal care and things like that, like doctor's appointments for that stage if they don't have any
Yes.
resources?
Absolutely. Again, because they're coming from all across the state, we definitely want to link them with somebody that's more local if pregnant. So we are connected with two of the local hospitals that's close to us in Somerset, where our nurse will reach out to them to set up the prenatal care.
Great, great. Any other questions for Erica? One that pops into my mind is we do serve a decent amount of the Spanish speaking population. Do you have any clinicians or anything that are Spanish speaking at the
We, d-
program?
yes, that's a great question. We do have a Spanish speaking clinician, and several of our residents are from like a culture. Yeah, that's why I mentioned even the food, because I know it could be hard coming into a space where it's like, okay, am I going to fit here? It's already hard being an adolescent in a residential program. So we do have that option.
Absolutely. That's great. Last call. Any questions?
Me.
Yeah, Joe.
Uh, This may sound really dumb. I saw that the age range between 13 and 20.
Hmm.
You never know these days. Is that for the the mother or the youth?
That's a great question, Jill. So that's
Because
for the mom. For our
so
kids,
the
we could take
mom
the,
needs to be between
yes, 13 and
13 and
20.
20.
We could take the
Okay.
child up to age 5. So that's a really good question.
Okay. Okay.
Hmm.
Thank you.
Yes.
Yeah. Great question. All right. Well, thank you so much, Erica. Thank you for your time. Thank you for your presentation. It was so great. I'm really looking forward to sharing this with our care management staff. So whenever you want to send me over the flyer, that would be great.
Okay.
And if there's any questions that any of the care managers have, should I point them in your direction or the program manager?
Either one of us could answer, but Lisa, if it's like for like a intake or questions
Mhm.
pertaining to intake, Lisa will be your person. If it's a general question about the program, you could definitely reach out to me.
Perfect. Sounds
Hmm.
good. Well, thank you so much.
Thank you. Y'all stay cool.
Have a great day.
You too.